Evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. The full rollout of the central bank's digital currency JAMDEX has been delayed. A news release from the Bank of Jamaica BOJ says the digital currency, which was scheduled to be launched this quarter, is undergoing a phased rollout. Full rollout has been stalled pending amendments to the BOJ Act. The changes will make the digital currency legal tender and the BOJ the sole issuer. As at March, $6 million was in circulation. The National Commercial Bank is currently the only digital wallet provider through its Link platform. The BOJ says other digital wallet providers are being assessed in preparation for distributing JAMDEX later this year. The Agriculture Ministry is encouraging local farmers to shift to organic soil preparation measures. At a food security summit, Agriculture Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says transition is critical with rising food insecurity and inputs for fertilizer under threat.
Those solutions around the composting and the use of organic mechanisms for fertilizers and for feeds. Because what that does, yes, it's work. You have to work. You have to put in place the organization to make sure that you're using what we used to call wasted food. And all leaves, all of those things are God's gift to us, assets for us to be able to get the nitrogen and the phosphorus and the phosphate and to be able to get that down to enrich your soil and to protect your soil.
Several entities listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange have released their latest financial statements. Here's Javon Keys with the roundup.
Grace Kennedy is reporting improved profit for the first quarter ended March. The company's post-tax earnings amounted to $1.88 billion. For the same period last year, the conglomerate's profit was $1.84 billion. Grace Kennedy's revenue for the quarter grew by 15.5% to $36.26 billion. The company says global inflationary pressures, rising interest rates, and supply chain challenges continue to be threats to the business. It says, however, it plans to push expansion of its product and distribution lines. Fesco recorded a 162% increase in profit during the January to March period. The gas station operator's profit was $97.6 million, which was $60.3 million higher than the same period last year. This brings total profit for the financial year to $268 million. Fesco says it exceeded its 12-month profit forecast by $4.4 million despite opening its ferry and beachwood outlets behind schedule. And toll operators Trans-Jamaican Highway says toll activity and earnings have bounced back to pre-COVID-19 levels. The company says for its first quarter ended March, profits amounted to $674,000. That's slightly up from the $575,000 post-tax earnings for the same 3 months last year. Revenues for the period were up by 21%, valued at $14.9 million. Trans-Jamaican Highway says traffic for the first quarter exceeded pre-COVID-19 levels by 4.5%. The increased usership was directly linked to the relaxation of the COVID-19 containment measures. Trans-Jamaican Highway also says it expects its numbers to continue exceeding pre-COVID-19 levels. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
The U.S. currency is selling for an average $155.89. $120.12 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $191.14 for the pound, while it's costing $165.09 for the euro. To the stock market now, the JSE index declined by 1,868 points today, while the junior market index declined by 100 points. Among the winners, MPC Carbon Clean Energy, Cygnus Real Estate Finance US dollar shares, Community and Workers of Jamaica CCU deferred share, Iron Rock Insurance, and Sterling Investments US dollar shares. On the losing side, we had ISP Finance Service, 138 Student Living, Blue Power Group, Mailpack Group, and Palace Amusement. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.